everybody, welcome back to NBA Today, and today we'll be talking about the games that happened yesterday on January 8th. Just something that I'd like to inform before we start. There's two things actually. First, that my co-host, he couldn't be here today for personal reasons, but he'll be here tomorrow, so don't worry about that. And also, subscribe if you want your name to be behind the podcast thing on the screen. And yeah, let's get right to it. So the first game that happened was Memphis Grizzlies versus Clippers. The Grizzlies won 123-108. Just keep in mind that Morant was out. Also, Jaren Jackson Jr. had a 26 points and 8 rebounds. Had a really great game. Desmond Bain had 23 points and 7 rebounds. He's a really underrated player. Brandon Clark, 18 points and 15 rebounds, grabs the double-double. And also, he was off the bench and he only played 27 minutes. And by the way, keep in mind that he's only 6'8", and he grabbed 15 rebounds. Also, Marcus Morris Sr. had 29 and 8. Couldn't help the Clippers beat Memphis, but still had a really great performance. He's really starting to look like Paul George's replacement, kind of, not really though. Reggie Jackson and Eric Bledsoe had horrendous games, shooting really bad from the field, and I believe that's why Memphis won. That's why Memphis won the game, honestly. Yeah, they had they missed a lot of shots. Eric Bledsoe shot I don't remember how much, but he shot a lot of shots, and he didn't score a single point that game. And same with Reggie Jackson scored 10 points, I think, something like that. I don't really remember. They both did not have good games. I believe that's why Memphis Grizzlies won. Even when Morant was out, he wasn't even playing that game. Next game was Orlando Magic versus the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons win thanks to a great team effort. No one played extremely good and no one played bad either. But Cade had an okay game with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Surprisingly, he had no assists. On the losing side of the Orlando Magic, Gary Harris has a career game, dropping 28 points and 20 rebounds. Other than that, there's nothing too big. Cole Anthony had a chill 20-point game, and that's really it for this game, as the Pistons won 97-92. The third game that happened was Jazz vs. Pacers. Donovan Mitchell's back and better than ever as he drops 36 points and 9 assists. Almost a double-double. Great game for him, but not enough to beat the Indiana Pacers because their secret weapon was Domantas Sabonis with 42 points. What a game from him. And he wasn't the only person that helped them win because Lance Stevenson is back and he dropped 16 points and 14 assists. Career high in assists. What a game that these Pacers played last night. Also, something that's been overshadowed by a lot of people is the fact that Chris Duarte has really been slowing down recently. And it's a good sign for the rest of the league, but for Indiana, not too much. Also, Miles Turner has a great defensive game with 4 blocks that really helped them beat the Jazz, 125-113. The fifth game was Knicks versus Celtics. Celtics grabbed the revenge as they beat the Knicks 99-75. RJ Barrett has a good game, but not a buzzer beater this time, with 19 points and 16 rebounds. Julius Randle manages to get himself a nice double-double. Emmanuel Quickly keeps up his hot streak with 18 points. Evan Fournier was out, but I think if they had Evan Fournier on the floor, with his ability to stretch the floor last time, they could have won for sure. On the Celtics side, JB gets a nice little triple-double with 22, 11, and 11, and Tatum with 19 points. Also, Robert Williams gets 4 blocks this game, which means in the last 2 games that Robert Williams has played, he's had 12 blocks. What a great defensive player. Also, fun fact, the Heat had 71 points in the first half, while the Knicks had 75 points in their whole game. That just gotta show that the Knicks just couldn't score. And I believe that's mostly because of Robert Williams. I'm telling you, he's gonna be something special. Mark my words. The sixth game was Suns versus Heat. Heat beat Suns by 23 points. Lowry gets a double-double with 14 points and 13 assists. Omer Yurtseven grabs 16 rebounds that game, helping with most of their stops. And off the bench, Tyler Hero gets 33 points and Duncan Robinson gets 27 points. That means that both of them off the bench combined for 60 points. Heat's bench is a really big reason why they're winning a lot of their games. On the Suns side, Devin Booker drops 26 points, DeAndre Ayton is back, and he gets a chill 12 points and 8 rebounds. And Cam Johnson off the bench gets 15 points. Alright, now finally, we're going to talk about trade talk. Denver Nuggets are trading Bobo. The trade is Rodney McGruder and a second-round pick for Bobo. Do you guys think that Bobo can blossom in Detroit? And that's it for today, January 8th. Thank you for watching this episode and see you on the next episode. The next episode will feature Clay being back for the Warriors. Watch out for that game tonight.